What's up, guys? This is a review for the Mezcos Batman Dark Knight Returns. It is my favorite Batman version, Batman story of all time. They made the box look just like the comic book when it first came out in 1986. It looked just like this. It was a 4-issue series. And it was amazing. It was just an amazing comic book. It changed everything in comic books. It was epic. It was something really new, something very different, and it just, it was something that was needed well, I don't want to get into that. I just want to talk about the figure, right? So I've always wanted a figure that kind of represented that Batman. They've tried before. They did some, and some came close. I think this is one of the best. This is the best one, period. There's been others before, but this is just really awesome. So, yeah, it comes with this really cool little grappling hook. As you can see, it kind of works. You see, kind of grabs onto stuff. So. Pretty awesome. He comes with this bag right here, and this thing is supposed to this thing is supposed to hold his cape. I haven't done it yet, and make it look like he's in a flight pose. He comes with a stand, which the Goblin is using right now, right here. You see it right there? So that's the stand he comes with, so it's okay. It's a pretty nice stand, actually. I really like the symbol. So yeah, and he also comes with a bunch of other accessories. Let me show them to you. Let me take my time. It comes with an extra head, and okay, this is really cool. In the comic book, he uses this gun, and he puts it on his boot here, so you can switch out the boot and give him the gun. This is the gun. Looks just like the way they drew it in a comic book. So I think this gun actually shot line. So if I remember correctly, when he's in a carnival, chasing after the Joker, he uses this gun, but it's like a grappling kind of gun. Like it shoots a line, and it grabs I think he grabs a bomb or something, and he saves these little kids from the Joker. So I don't think it's really a gun, that shoots bullets. I'm not exactly sure, but I think that's what really happened in the comic book. Okay, so he comes with these really nice batarang kind of blades, and removing and putting the hands is easy. You don't have to force it. Comes with this right here. I think this is for the gun. Let's try out the gun. This is like the first time I do this one. Okay, and when I really like a figure, I've noticed that I don't really even touch it. I just pose it and leave it as is. Like, I really like this figure. So there you go. It's the gun holding hand, and he comes with another hand here. This one. I like the pegs that he has on his wrist. They're really thick. Kind of reminds you of the Play Arts pegs they're using for the hands. So you don't feel that you don't feel that you're gonna break them. It's a fisted hand. And he has another fisted hand. And this one is really nice too. I don't know what this hand is, but it might be a choking hand, or maybe a kind of like reach out hand kind of thing. Really nice. This little peg is for the base when you don't want to use the thing to put the figure on it, and you just want to use it as a symbol. So you put that little peg in there, and the cup closes a little hole for the stand. And it also comes with another head sculpt, which is pretty nice. There. So this is pretty much how he looks like in a comic book. Although in a comic book he looks different in because there's four comic books in the story, and in some of the comic books he looks different. He wears a different costume. Like in the last one, he wears one of my favorite that I haven't seen anyone do yet, which is the heavy armor Batman. It's like the anti-Superman suit. He wears it to fight Superman, which I'm secretly hoping that they'll make Mezco. So yeah, he wears that, and he wears a blue version, and he wears a blue version with a different symbol, which they're making. Also, the way Frank Miller drew him sometimes changes a little, so it's kind of hard to. Yeah, it's kind of hard to make the toy. That's what I heard the designers say. That it was kind of like, you know, because he drew it a little bit different, so it's not consistent, you know, the design. So, alright, so what else? Okay, I showed you everything. Alright, so now the figure. Okay, so this is what he looks like close. His cape is awesome. I was asking around because this cape is really awesome, and the reason why it's awesome is because the material is really nice, but it's not just the material. They put these weights on the cape. Do you see these things? They actually weight down the cape and give it a really nice hang. And I was asking around people that know how to sew and stuff, and they said that this kind of thing, they've seen it before, so this is not something new. But this is the first time I've seen this used on an action figure cape. Now, I don't know why it took so freaking long to do something like this, because there's been many figures in the past that bring these like plastic capes, and it's just a shell, and it's a freaking nightmare. You know, you can't pose it, you can't do anything with it, and they should have done this a long time ago, something like this. I don't know why it took so long, but this is the first time I see this on an action figure. So, you know, good job, Mezco, for doing something like this. This is great. So his cape hangs pretty well, and it's pretty big. It folds really nicely. It's just an awesome. It makes the figure better. So I hope that they start doing this kind of thing with all characters that have capes, like for instance Darth Vader. Like SH Figure Arts is coming out with one. But of course they're using a plastic cape, right? They should do something like this. It will make the figure so much better. Also Rebel Tech did the same thing. They did plastic cape. I don't know, it's Figma. And there's like 3 or 4 Vaders coming out, so even Play Arts is coming out with one. So anyway, this is the best way of doing it. This is the best way. So I hope they catch on to this and keep doing figures like this, that, you know, figures with capes, because it's a really nice technology, and it's not a new technology. It's something that has existed for a long time, and they just never thought of using it on a figure, which is sad. Alright, so why don't we do the articulation on this guy? Okay. He has great articulation. Don't get me wrong, he's not the perfect figure. There's gonna be some butts and all that, you know. There's no such thing as a perfect figure, I think. But this is one of my favorite characters, versions of Batman. So to me, this is like really nice. So, okay. Alright, so the head articulation, let's see. He can look up pretty good, as you can see. He looks up pretty good. And if you can't, you can push his torso, because his torso has really good articulation. So yeah, he can look up pretty okay, pretty good. And he can look down really well as well. so that's good. Right there. You can turn left and right. His pivot is minimal. Right here. Minimal, but it works a little bit. His cape is sewed right here and is on a plastic thing. This part of the cowl, I think, part of this thing here, neck here. I haven't taken him apart yet. I haven't even switched to the head on him. I think this head looks a little bit better. I don't know. What do you guys think? Which head looks better? I think this one looks better. His torso articulation, his belt keeps pushing up a little, but I try to push it as much down possible. So he has like a fabric suit, and I'm gonna tell you something that you won't like hearing. First of all, this is really awesome. You can pose them like whatever position you want, and there won't be any pullback from the suit. The suit is really, really elastic and flexible, so there's no. So this is like the perfect thing to use. So when you let me just go over the articulation first. His torso can go that much forward, about that much. You can look up that much. So he has, as you can see, nice ab crunch there. It's just the belt's really big, so you can't, it blocks it a little bit, but also has pivot, which is really nice for posing. Look at that, really nice. His arms can go forward and back, and there's no restraint from the suit. He has a bicep swivel underneath. He has elbow joint. I think it's a one joint here, or it might be his glove that's blocking it. It might be double jointed, but the plastic glove is blocking it, I think. So that might be a problem. This right here spins a little bit. Here there's a ball joint, so he can turn that much, and a 360. So really cool. His waist, I forgot to do the rotation. He does have a rotation, so that's pretty cool. You know. And in the background, I'm playing Gamera, Revenge of Iris. So it's not what it sounds like. Okay, his leg articulation. He has a nice joint here. You go that much forward, and you can go that much back. He has right here double jointed knee, which goes all the way up, which is pretty awesome. And I was kind of hoping he would have the pull like the SH Figure Arts have, but it's okay. If he had that joint that you can pull down, he would have had more leeway up for the knee, which would have been superb. But you know, it's all right. He has sideways this way, and he has up and down at the ankles. Look at that, pretty far out. His pivot in this foot works about that much. You see, that's his pivot. For some reason, this one goes a little more than this one. I don't know why, but yeah, his pivot is a little bit weak, but he does have pivot. But I wish he had more pivot range. So that's one thing. What else? Yeah, his cape is awesome. You know, big cape. You can use this to pose them. I heard people worry about snagging the cape or something, because the cape, the material is really delicate, so be careful. Mine seems pretty good. I don't see anything. I did see a little wrinkle here somewhere, but it came like that. Now I can't see it. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I can't see it. So yeah. Okay, so what was I gonna tell you guys? Yeah. I'm worried about this material, because if it is what I think it is, I'm hoping it's not. It's on inside the material, like you probably can't see it. There's little tiny elastics. Like I bought this glove for paint for drawing on a tablet, one of those screen tablets, and it was made out of a material similar to this, and it was really elastic, similar to this material. And after a year, the little tiny elastics in the glove started breaking up and disintegrating, and like all this little dust started coming out. So I'm praying that it's not the same type of technology they're using for the bat suit. I hope it's something totally different. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that there is something like that out there, and I hope that it's not that. I'm pretty sure that it won't be. I'm hoping that it's just something that looks like it. So anyway, yeah, so I think that he has here in the articulation, yeah, he has a little bit of like forward and back here in his shoulders, and he might have back, yeah, up and down too, right here, up and down. I think his belt comes off. I haven't done it. There, yeah, it does. Look, wow. And it seems like it's really simple. So it's like a rubbery substance. There you go. Love these this belt. It's really awesome. So overall, yeah, I'm getting all of them. I'm getting the blue version, and I even got the exclusive one too, which is crazy. But this is my favorite Batman figure. It's just awesome. I hope that Hot Toys one day makes a Frank Miller Batman like this, because that would be so epic. But this does kind of have that feel of the 1/6 scale. So I'm trying to push it in, but there you go. Okay. So his cape is pretty awesome. Look at that. You can fold it and fold it on top of folds. Looks really nice. You can pose them. I was hoping I can kneel him down, but it's kind of hard. But I think you can do it. Like kneel on one knee. So, but overall, man, this is a great figure, guys. You have to get it if you're a Batman fan. So, yeah, guys. So that's my review of the Batman Frank Miller. Lovely figure. Definitely get it. And yeah, that's it, guys. So you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them there. And this is Kairos. I'll talk to you guys later.